Today, we have some incredibly somber news to discuss. News that has sent a shockwave through Hollywood and among film lovers worldwide. We are here to report on the passing of the legendary, one-of-a-kind actress, Diane Keaton, who has died at the age of 79. This is a moment of profound sadness as we say goodbye to an icon who redefined what it meant to be a leading lady in cinema. Diane Keaton was more than just an actress. She was a cultural force. From her quirky, unforgettable style to her brilliant and often neurotic on-screen personas. She captured our hearts and minds for over 5 decades. Her career was a masterclass in versatility, seamlessly moving between gut-busting comedy, heart-wrenching drama, and everything in between. She first burst onto the scene in the 1970s, becoming a muse for director Woody Allen and starring in a series of films that would define a generation of cinema. Of course, who could forget her as the titular character in AnnieHall? That role wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural phenomenon. Her menswear-inspired fashion, the bowler hats, the neckties, the vests, it became an iconic look copied by millions. But more than the fashion, it was her portrayal of Annie, a character so charmingly awkward, intelligent, and deeply relatable, that earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. She wasn't just playing a part, she was embodying a new kind of woman on screen, independent. A little scattered, but utterly captivating. Her collaborations with Woody Allen also gave us classics like Sleeper, Love and Death, and the sophisticated urban drama Manhattan. In each film, she brought a unique energy, a sparkling wit, and an intellectual depth that made her an essential part of that era of filmmaking. Their on-screen chemistry was electric. A perfect blend of comedy and pathos that felt incredibly real and honest. But to define Diane Keaton solely by her work in the 70s would be to miss the vastness of her talent. She proved time and again that she was an actress of incredible range. Think of her powerful, dramatic turn as Kay Adams Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's monumental The Godfather trilogy. We watched her transform from a naive outsider into the hardened, estranged wife of a mafia boss. Her journey was one of the tragic heartbeats of that epic saga, and she portrayed Kay's dawning horror and eventual resolve with chilling precision. Then there was her Oscar-nominated role in Reds, where she held her own opposite Warren Beatty, delivering a performance of immense passion and political conviction. And in Marvin's Room, she shared the screen with Meryl Streep, earning another Oscar nomination for her deeply moving portrayal of a woman battling leukemia. She had this incredible ability to tap into the raw, painful parts of the human experience, making her dramatic roles just as memorable as her comedic ones. As the years went on, Diane Keaton didn't fade away. She reinvented herself for new generations. In the 1990s and 2000s, she became the queen of the heartfelt, sophisticated romantic comedy. She charmed us in Father of the Bride and its sequel, playing the warm, patient matriarch with a perfect comedic touch. She was the anchor of that chaotic, loving family. Then came The First Wives Club, a blockbuster hit where she, alongside Goldie Hawn and Bette Midler, created an anthem for scorned women everywhere. Their final song and dance number to You Don't Own Me is an all-time classic movie moment, a pure explosion of joy and empowerment. And we absolutely must talk about Something's Gotta Give. Starring opposite Jack Nicholson, she once again captured the hearts of audiences, this time as a successful, mature woman finding love later in life. Her performance was celebrated for its honesty, vulnerability, and sheer comedic brilliance. That role earned her another Academy Award nomination and proved that stories about women over 50 were not only important, but could also be massive box office successes. She made being a woman of a certain age look aspirational, full of life, love, and laughter. Beyond her acting, Diane Keaton was a true original. Her public persona was just as fascinating as her on-screen characters. Known for her distinctive laugh, her self-deprecating humor, and her unwavering commitment to her personal style, she was authentically herself in an industry that often demands conformity. She was also a talented director, an accomplished photographer, and a passionate architectural preservationist, showcasing a creative spirit that couldn't be contained by a single medium. She authored several memoirs, including Then Again, a poignant reflection on her life and her relationship with her mother, who battled Alzheimer's. Her writing was much like her acting, candid, funny, and deeply human. She shared her insecurities, her joys, and her unique perspective on life and fame with a refreshing honesty. The news of her passing has led to an outpouring of love and tributes from colleagues and fans around the globe. Co-stars have remembered her as a generous partner, a comedic genius, and a true friend. Directors have praised her unique talent and her fearless approach to her craft. And for us, the audience, we've lost a familiar face who felt like a part of our lives. We grew up with her. We laughed with her. We cried with her. She was the quirky best friend, the loving mother, the inspiring woman who showed us that it's okay to be a little different, to be a little messy, and to live life on your own terms. Diane Keaton leaves behind an incredible legacy, a body of work that will continue to be studied, admired, and cherished for generations to come. She broke molds, challenged conventions, and brought an irreplaceable spark to the silver screen. Her influence on fashion, on comedy, and on the portrayal of women in film is immeasurable. As we mourn this immense loss, let's also celebrate the incredible gift she gave us. Let's rewatch AnnieHall. Let's revisit The Godfather. Let's laugh with The First Wives. Club, let's remember the joy, the intelligence, and the beautiful, quirky humanity she brought to every single role. She was, and always will be, a true cinematic treasure. Thank you, Diane Keaton, for everything. Thank you all for joining me in remembering this extraordinary artist. It's a sad day, but her light will continue to shine through her films. If you have a favorite Diane Keaton movie or memory, please share it in the comments below. Let's fill this space with love for her. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tributes to the greats of cinema. Take care, everyone.